Second Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Shalom. All honor, praise, glory be to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, Shai, Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who be teaching us this truth, especially the elders of me and my own camp who be teaching the God in me. Shalom, Marbarakathum to all the brothers that labor in truth, faith, and in sincerity. Shalom to all the elect and hopeful elect global, and this can be edifying and or exhorting. So yeah, 2 Ezra 6 and 9 says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So who is Esau? The elders have been teaching this for years now. You know, everyone knows who Esau is now. Esau is the so-called white man, and Jacob is the so-called Slakia, and Jacob is us, Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. And you know, as Job 9:24 says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And who is in rulership right now? Everyone knows that the white man is in rulership and the white man has the earth. He's doing whatever he wants with the earth, whatever comes to his sick, childish mind. So if Esau, the so-called white man, is in power right now, what does that mean? And it says Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So Jacob is going to follow. Israel is going to follow. It's going to be following up their rulership. And Israel was promised an everlasting kingdom. So, what does this mean? Israel is going to be the last kingdom that basically Israel is not going to lose power no more. Israel is going to be up, and Israel is going to be on top of the world, and that's how it's going to be for eternity. Forever. So, again, 2 Ezra 6 and 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Genesis 25 and 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel. And his name was called Jacob. So Jacob took hold of Esau's heel. And Isaac was 80 years old when he buried him. So this is, spiritual in itself, the way they say how Jacob took hold of Esau's heel. How the elders been teaching that, pulling him out of rulership, taking him out of power, pulling him down from that position that he's in. Isaiah 14, I think. It does talk about this too. Yeah, it does talk about this too. Probably something specific, but we here now, so I can, Isaiah 14 and 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nations? As have been taught, Lucifer, the light bearer. And, heaven is just that estate, that being up top in the mind and, in actuality, running the world, like Job 9:24 says. They fall from that heavenly position. that high position in the earth. How thou fall from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning, how thou art cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nations. Isaiah 40, I knew it. Isaiah 40:4, every valley shall be exalted, and every mountain and hill shall be made low. And right now, Esau, Edom is the mountain and hill, and they're going to be made low. Low. So 2nd Ezra 6:9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to use Israel to help. Because, Yahweh is going to come back too and overthrow. But, Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to use, his men to overthrow this place. Nah, I know this. Daniel 7:18 says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Now we take hold of Esau's foot, and we're going to snatch his little ass out of the power through the power of the Lord, of course. Those elect men, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, on down to the elect of the nation of Israel, are going to take the kingdom from who is, from these people. Psalm 2:2, the kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together. So, sent to the Most High, Yahweh Shemel Shai on down to the elect, to those elect men, are gonna take the ones that set themselves up. The kings of the earth. He right now is, Esau, these heathen. And the Lord is gonna set up the rifle. What's that scripture? Saying something along the lines of the ones who it rightfully owns. But yeah. So yeah, Daniel 7:18, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom, and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. And this gotta happen. And it's happening right now. Because, these, certain scriptures gotta come to pass. They can't come to pass unless these things happen, right? So Genesis 25 and 25 and 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger, the elder being Esau. Esau's gonna have to serve Jacob, which is the younger brother, the younger twin. Yeah. So Genesis 25 and 26, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel. And right now, it may not seem like it, to the average eye. But to us in his truth, we clearly see things are changing. We clearly see him losing his power. And this is a scripture that's brought out, often alongside, this one. Deuteronomy 32 and 35. To me belongeth vengeance and recompense. Their foot shall slide in due time, for the day of their calamity is at hand, and the things that shall come upon them make haste. You know, their foot gonna slide in due time. They're gonna lose their power. The day of their calamity, everything goes to shit. You know, the day where they lose their power, when they brought low again, is at hand and it's coming. Because these prophecies gonna get fulfilled, going to be fulfilled. Jacob's grabbing the heel of Esau, bringing him out of power. Because in the spirit, you know, it's already written that the elders shall serve the younger. It's already written that the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. These things are already written. To me belong the vengeance and recompense. Everything's gonna start with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He's gonna come back and you know, begin taking these, you know, destroying these kingdoms that are set up right now, and you know, setting up his kingdom, the righteous kingdom of heaven. So that's I believe that's it. Lord willing, this was edifying or exhorting. Shalom.